Okay, so here we go with part 6 of the Trance Mediumship recordings. Now you've just heard in part 5, you've heard Anu come through, speak through me. There was a full transfiguration, by the way. And actually what was interesting was like I remember my whole body coming forward and like my hands did this weird thing and I had energy all through my hands. And what's really cool, when I do trance mediumship, when I have an entity that's speaking through me, I can see the room even though my eyes are closed. It's crazy. It's like I see the energies of people and I can feel them. I can actually it's almost like siphoning energy, but it's a good energy exchange. So when you have people that are in there holding this space, and by the way, I did have 2 mediums that were actually helping to hold down the energy, to be an anchor for me. Shout out to Brian and to Michael for holding it all down. Okay, so here we go. Anu is continuing.
Some of you in here are healers. You feel it. You feel it in your hands. You feel it in your feet. You feel it in your soul. Yet you deny it. You tell yourself you're crazy. Or you tell yourself that you are not worthy of this gift. You are. I am here to tell you. It is time to step in and acknowledge the powers that you bring and that you harness and you can utilize to heal others, mind, body, and spirit. You are needed right now in this moment. You have been called. You chose to come into this life to be a light bringer at this time. Step into your power. Spread your wings. And know that the wind will always catch you. Thank you for coming and allowing me to speak with you today. It is my honor to share this energy with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a lot shorter than I remember. And I remember coming out of that and feeling like as the energy left, I felt like a balloon that the air was just let out of, and I just felt deflated. Not in a bad way, just is like I didn't realize how much energy was there until it wasn't. And I literally felt kind of dizzy. Okay, so here's a little bit of the conversation that followed.
What did you guys all experience with that one?
Cold.
It got really cold.
Okay, really? Okay. I feel like there's a lot of things I was saying.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
I can feel it in my voice too.
Yeah, it's a very powerful building voice.
I felt like I get wings. I felt like there were wings coming out of my back.
Oh yeah,
And it
but
was
I did
very
feel like
expansive.
wings.
That eagle.
He's interesting. He had blue eyes, like white heat.
About that.
Like, interesting. He's showing me his eyes. I feel very disoriented. That was a lot.
That was a powerful message.
Did you all get something out of that message?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh, good.
So you can hear me trying to come out of it and just get reoriented. Even just being in the space and in the room, I totally forgot about the eyes thing. And I forgot like how, but I did remember, but like, I forgot what I don't even remember talking right after that still. So it's interesting how I was still in that zone, even though they were out, because the vibration had been so crazy and had to be adjusted. Because you figure, okay, I did the research later, and like I'm not good at the whole gods and goddesses things. I don't know. But this is a Mesopotamian god named Anu, A-N-U, and I did a Google search, and like this is they called him like the king of the gods. Like that's insane to me. And again, never heard of him. Never heard of him. So anyway, what are your thoughts? What did you think of this? I've never channeled, or I've never recorded that much of the channeling that I've done before. I've done some like on some Zoom chats, and I've put some out there, but not a whole lot really. Definitely nothing of this magnitude as far as like this big of a deity. So I would love to hear your feedback, especially if you've listened to all of the clips or all the videos. And fun fact, we actually because of that, ended up picking up some extra people for the trance class the next day. And every single person that tried the trance, like tried to blend, they did it. And it was the coolest thing. And most people in the room were like, I always ask, what's your biggest fear? Like that it won't work, or that I'll feel like I'm making it up. So I actually go on to talk a little bit more about how I had felt for several hours, even a couple of days, leading up to how Lily was preparing me physically and energetically to receive this deity. And how even as I was doing readings for people, I felt not aggressive, but like a lot more assertive and like a much bigger, I felt more like intense. And that's why, because that I was being adjusted to be able to channel a sky god. That's so weird to say, but so cool. I just love this work. So anyway, I hope you made it this far. I want to hear your thoughts. And if you're not following me at this point, why not? Especially if you've gotten to all these videos. Thank you all for playing along.